Tec Trips, a travel agency. Flight tickets, hotel, restaurant suggestions, and anything else you want to add to the trip, and obviously the tour. This company takes care of have everything ready. One of our most famous trips that the most of the families, groups of friends, and schools want to have is Canada. This trip it's going to be amazing. We have many activities that you can do with all your friends and family.
Hi, my name is Carla Preciado Villagran, and I will tell you some interesting things you need to know about this wonderful place, Quebec. You want to travel to Canada and you don't know about the cities you can go? You found the right person to let you know about everything that is and is happening in Quebec. First, I will let you know that Quebec is a city in the eastern province of Canada and is one of the more expensive cities. But don't worry, there are some ways to save money, like taking free walking tours of the old city, buying croissant for breakfast and they are only $2 each one, walking along the city fortifications and atop the city gate, and visiting the church and libraries as they are free and quite beautiful. With this, you are going to visit and enjoy everything this place has to offer. Quebec has things to see and do for every type of visitor. It doesn't matter what time of the year you visit. But the most important thing, where are you going to sleep? Well, I recommend you Auberge International Quebec. It's the best hotel in the city with a superb location and Buick's Quebec. It has common rooms, bar, communal kitchen, and 5 stars. And you only pay $20 per night. If you are a person that loves new food, I will tell you about delicious restaurants that are not too expensive. Chess Ashton. Delicious gluttony made of fries, squeaky cheese, curds, and piping hot gravy. And guess what? In winter, the price of poutine fluctuates depending on the weather. La Piece, located in Place Royale with good pizza which start at $9 per person. And something good is that the food scene in Quebec City is ever growing, and we now have few options for vegans and vegetarians. Now, guess what? It's the time for the funniest thing, getting around Quebec City a day. It's very easy to explore neighborhoods like Buick's Quebec, Petit Champlain, Place Royale, and Buick Sport by foot. You can consider the option of taking a free walking tour with Samuel Dubois, a funny local guide who lives off the tips he receives from travelers. His tour takes you through the old city and is filled with humorous facts and stories. And that is better because the only thing you need to pay is water, some food, and if you want a single bus fare, $3 per person. I recommend you to download the app Transport of the City to check routes while you are out exploring. This app will give you information of schedules. Oh my god, I have a question for you. You like parties? If you like them, now is the time to let you know about getting around Quebec at night, nor at day. There are few bars and pubs in all Quebec that can be quite touristy depending on the time of the year, but maybe try this. I recommend you Maurice Club. Maurice Club is the best nightclub in the city. It offers you dance, music, drinks, sweet, and some poutine before going back to the hotel and sleep. Well, in my opinion, the principal reason to come to Quebec is the wonderful architecture, culture, and story. Really, this place is a paradise, and I hope you come visit some because you will love it. Thank you for your attention, and any question, do not hesitate to send me.
Hi, my name is Marcelino Garcia Torres, and I'm going to talk about the Vancouver trip.
You're on a plane to Tokyo, to LA and to places I don't know. time you're leaving home. I hate it, but I know it's not for long. When you travel down the coast, when you look at
First of all, what you need? You need a passport, the ticket for the airport and the hotel, your phone with coverage, obviously, and the ETA. The last one, you only need it from the 1st of December to the end of the year. So our trip or flight is December 20, so that's why you need this. The flights. The plane will part from Guadalajara, stopping at Mexico City. The second plane will part at 17:20 to Vancouver, and you will arrive at 21:35 p.m. to the airport of Vancouver, obviously. Then the return flights. The plane will part from Vancouver, stopping at Mexico City. Then the second plane will part at 7:30 to Guadalajara, and you will arrive to the Guadalajara airport at 9 a.m. Here we have two things, the hotel and the transport. The hotel. The check-in is at December 20 at 15 p.m. and the checkout is at December 28, 22:30 p.m. So the hotel has a kitchen, one bed, and two rooms, and include the Wi-Fi and the breakfast in all the days. Now, the transport. You're going to need the app of Uber for your transport. We choose this app because there you can put the specifications you want for the car and it isn't very expensive, so that's why we choose Uber. Here are the specifications that your room has, and here is the app of Uber. This one is going to be your room. You have a bedroom and a room with a TV and a kitchen with obviously the table to eat. Now, here comes the important part of the trip. There is the activities. The day 1, December 21. You're going to do a halfway whale watching tour from Vancouver. You need to register at 11:30 because the adventure starts at 12 p.m. So you need to register with time. Day 2, December 22. You're going to the Gaston Historic Walking Food Tour at 14 p.m. Okay? Day 3, December 23. You are going to have a Vancouver seaplane tour at 14:30. Here comes why a seaplane tour? Well, we think that it's a unique experience and very good one. So that's why we choose the seaplane tour. The 4th day, December 24. We are going to go to a boardwalk by the sea of Vancouver at 30 p.m. You'll maybe get wet, so get a change of clothes with you to if you get wet, okay, and if you don't get wet, you have the change, so it's okay in both cases. The 5 day, December 25. You're going to have a carriage rides through Stanley Park, and then you can go to a mall or make anything you want, because the carriage didn't last a lot of time, so you will have time to do more activities or more things if you want. Obviously, if you don't want, you can return to the hotel and watch TV or something like that. Then the last 2 days are for you to make everything you want, and you don't have a specific schedule. So the only schedule you have is that on December 28th, you need to make the checkout at 22:30. That's the only schedule you have before our activities. Here are the references that I used, and thank you.
It's my turn to talk about the exchange and the opportunities that you have in Calgary. Calgary is a cosmopolitan Alberta city with numerous skyscrapers owing its rapid growth and its status as the center of Canada's oil industry. Calgary is also named Cow Town, and you ask why it's named like that? It's because it has a massive rodeo and a farming exhibitions. Calgary also have more than 10 attractions like Bow Habitat Station, Callaway Park, Calgary Tower, Calgary Zoo, and more that you have fun and you can enjoy a lot. In my opinion, I think Calgary is one of the best cities in Canada that you can go visit and study there. Now, talking about the exchange, there are many opportunities that you could find with our company. We have agreements with the best schools in Calgary. We have from primary to university. Our company usually do the exchange in winter because we think it's the best season. One of the best schools in there is the Westgate School, which is very big and with a high academic level. It also teaches you Spanish and French. One of the common questions that the students do is what do we need to go on exchange? And it's very simple. The first thing that you have to do is to choose your school. Then you have to do formalities. When you finish your formalities, you have to send it to the school that you want to go. And then you need requirements to fill in. It's very important that your parents know and agree with your decision. Okay, so we continue with the best schools in Calgary. One I love the most is the John Cardinal Schubert. This school is very recommended because it's near of everywhere. This school is very interesting and very dynamic. Every month you do a different activity, and it is not too expensive. If you are more attached to the religion, this school is for you. Its name is Calgary Catholic School District. This school is from kindergarten to high school, so it's very big. It is a little bit expensive, but it's worth it because it has a good education and a very high academic level. And if you are not Catholic and you are very attached to the religion, we have the solution for you. There is another school that the name is Calgary Christian High School. They impart Christian religion like the name says, and it's a very good school. And there are a lot of schools more that you can find with our company. Think a lot, discuss with your parents, and take the best decision. This is all for me, and I hope you can go on exchange soon. Our company is the best, and we have all the disposition to take care of you and go safe everywhere. We are always recommended the best for you. If you have thoughts, call us and we are going to solve all your questions. It is the best opportunity that you have to go on exchange in one of the best cities in Canada, or in another city. That is best too. And remember that the exchange starts on winter. So go and do your formalities right now. And right now we are having very good prices, so hurry up. Our company and me wish you the best.
Montreal is the biggest city in the province of Quebec in Canada. It's located on the island in the San Lorenzo River, and its names from Mont Royal, the hill with 3 peaks that is located in the center. Its districts, several of which were on independent cities, included a neighborhood ranging from Vieux Montreal, with a French flair cobblestone and the neo-Gothic Basilica of Notre Dame at its core, to the Bohemian Classic. But part of Montreal's character is already determined by the special geography. The city is located on the island on the Saint Laurent River, which determines its extension and gives a certain of touch of a port city, especially the Vieux Montreal. It's the most historic and traditional part. Despite being the 100 kilometers from the city coast. Apart from the beginning island, the geography of the city is also codified by the hill that dominates entire center. Mont Royal, which gave a city its name and which today is the great green lawn for the center and the best place to enjoy of their views. We can easily access it from the city center or from the Plateau, and it has ours to look like a small forest within the city. One of the most strict parts of the city is the historic district, known as Vieux Montreal in French or Old Montreal in English. It's the area around which the modern city originated, as is located to the east of the island, next to river and the old port. We can find pedestrian always with buildings with stone facades or characteristic grey color. In this area, which is the most attractive for visitors, we can also find some quality restaurants mixed with the topical tourist souvenir shops. We can walk perfectly on the foot. It's not particularly extensive, and these narrow streets make it not easy to move with the car, and move between representation buildings such as the City Hall or the Notre Dame Basilica in a few. The typical food of this city is the bagels, pastrami, tortilla, soup of onion, and syrup in the arts, in the other things. Mont Royal is a hill with a park and viewpoint. It's a place with you can go to visit. And other place, it's a Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. It's a museum with Canadian art and international art. Montreal Botanical Garden, it's a garden with thematic exhibition. Notre Dame, the Montreal Basilica, imposing the neo-Gothic church. The Montreal Video Dome, natural center with 4 ecosystems. The road is a amusement park and pyrotechnics. Vieux Port of Mont Royal, popular complex with shops and more. Mont Royal Biosphere, it's an exhibition in a geodesic dome.
Victoria Island is an island in the Canadian Arctic archipelago between Nunavut and the northwest of the territories of Canada. It is the 8th largest island in the world and at 250,291 square kilometers in the area. It is Canada's second largest island. But how much money do you have to pay to fly back and forth? Well, if you want to go from Mexico to Victoria Island in the Volaris company, do you need to know that it's not a direct flight. You need to take 3 stopovers and you have to pay 70,047 Mexican pesos. If you need a place to stay, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to tell you the 3 best hotels with wonderful views in Victoria. Starting by the Hotel Grand Pacific with an indoor swimming pool and spa. If you want to spend the night in this beautiful place, you must have to pay 2,979 per night. My second option for you is the Chateau Victoria Hotel and Suites. This beautiful place has a wonderful outside terrace, an indoor swimming pool, free Wi-Fi, and a high-end restaurant. If you want to spend the night in this hotel, you must have to pay 2,326, but it's so worth it. My last option for you, but not least, is the Hotel Fairmont Express. This beautiful hotel has an excellent location and exercise facilities, luxury rooms that are just perfect to spend the night, but don't forget the price. Being in this beautiful and equipment hotel costs 4,987. Well, too much of prices. Let's talk about the places that you can go if you want to visit Victoria. The first place that I recommend you is the Inner Harbor. This beautiful place has various fishing boats and colorful floating homes. It's such a beautiful place to savor an afternoon cup of tea while keeping your eyes open to see the whales playing in the open water. I also recommend you the Butchart Gardens. These gardens had impressed Victoria visitors since 1904. Travelers describe this garden as an incredible garden with awesome views. They suggest to spend there a lot of hours to make most of the experience and to bring with you your camera to take amazing photos. There is also a carousel and boat tours available. Victoria is home to a vibrant and eclectic arts and culture community, from world-class performing arts, museums and festivals to local authors and artists. This city has been working with local arts and cultural groups for over 45 years. Now, I'm going to talk about one fun fact of the city. Victoria Day is a holiday that commemorates the anniversary of the Queen Victoria, the British monarch, and it falls on the Monday before May 24. To finish, I'm going to ask you a question. What are you waiting to visit Victoria? I am sure there is a very good place to spend the summer or some winter holidays with your family or your friends.
My name is Emiliano Duarte Navarro, and it's my turn to talk about Whistler.
Please, won't you wait, won't you stay, at least until the sun goes down. When you're gone, I lose faith, I lose everything
In the coastal mountains, just 2 hours north of Vancouver, Whistler is a Canada's top tourist destination around the year. Adventure and culture, intermingled in rugged alpine peaks, lush temperature, rainforests, crystal clear rivers, lakes, and town that never sleep, make your Whistler vacation reservation the best option for this year. Whistler is much than a place for winter activities. Summer in Whistler is full of possibilities. Imagine 2 majestic mountains with a village in their base, 4 championship golf courses, world-class shops, restaurants and bars, hiking trails, spas, and mountain biking park is considered the best option for your vacation this year. Whistler provides you with a rich mix of action-packed summer activities that guarantees that there will always be something to see or do. There are activities for everyone, from children's festivals to world-famous sporting activities like transport. Without the need to obtain a visa to visit Whistler, and with frequent flights from Mexico and a great price, It's becoming easier to vacation in Whistler. In Whistler, outdoor activities are the best of the best. There are activities extreme or a little bit quiet, but you will never get bored. The winter activities in Whistler has things to do for both skiers and non-skiers. Use our guide to winter activities to plan your vacation wherever you want to ski. Whistler.com, try outdoor adventures, discover the delights of Whistler Village, or simple, relax and enjoy a true winter wonderland. Skiing, snowboarding, snowmobiling, gondola, go to the spa are only an options to do in Whistler in the winter. The summer activities in Whistler are open or available, and we are planning some simple this summer and emphasizing food, wellness, a connection to the nature, and staying in our comfort zones. View Outdoors Open directory to see what's open and plan your summer vacation. Now with the best deals on summer accommodation and activities. Hiking, golf, biking, gondola, and spa and only an options to do this summer in Whistler. Whistler also have a great variety of culture and there are several activities to do. You can go to the art galleries, one of the most famous is Adele Campbell Fine. You can also go to the events that organize every week in the downtown. And also you can find a local artist with beautiful art. In the food, we can also find a wide variety of restaurants with a local food or a little bit more international. There are coffees, restaurants serving Chinese, Italian, Mexican food, etc. And you can leave Whistler without trying the food at the Picket Pies restaurant that sells the traditional Whistler picket pies. That pies is amazing. Hotels. In Whistler offers a diverse selection of accommodation, which means you will find the perfect place to call home during your stays. Choose from charming mountain townhomes, full-service hotel, secluded alpine homes, and fully equipped condominium, or search for accommodation special and the last minute. Whistler also have a local agencies that offer a complete service of flight, hotel activities. This is amazing and much more things to do. You can travel to Whistler for only $432 plus $128 for a night in a beautiful hotel.
Hi, my name is Amivan Sanchez Pardavé, and today I'm going to present Toronto and what you can do there. Okay, first, what you need for your trip? You need your passport, your camera, your money, and an SD to have internet wherever you go. Your passport from the airport, and everything that the policeman said. If you have your passport, your identification, you show it to him and no problems. Your camera to take a lot of photos in all the places you are going to be. Money to buy everything you want in all the shops, souvenirs, etc. And SD to have internet everywhere you go, to send mail, check your socials, send WhatsApps, everything you want. This is like the most important things. Obviously we have more like your bag, your personal bag, like your personal hygiene, like the toothbrush, the soap, the toothpaste, shampoo, etc. Okay, if we talk about the cost, some flights are more expensive than others. We only have United Airlines that is giving their flights to Canada in that way. The flight starts at December 20 and is approximately 2,251. In Toronto, you can go to many places. The places to go is the Toronto University, the CNN Tower, the Museum of Illusion, the Ripley's Aquarium of Canada, the Hockey's Hall of Fame, Distillery District. Okay, if we talk about our schedule, we make a special schedule for you. It is for our company, Tec Trips. Okay, the first day you are going to fly from Guadalajara to Toronto. You start at the International Airport of Guadalajara and you go to the International Airport of Toronto with no scales. Then you arrive to Toronto. You need to take a cab or a Uber on a taxi or a bus and go to the hotel. When you arrive to the hotel, you need to make the check-in, and you can go dinner. You can call to the room service and go to sleep, because the next day you have a very busy day. Okay, if we talk about the second day, you start at the hotel. In the hotel, you are going to take breakfast. Then you have like half an hour to make everything you want. Then you are going to take a bus. That bus is going to take you to the CNN Tower. You take a tour, walk on the tower until you get on the top. You see all the tower. Also, you can go to the souvenir shop and buy everything you want for you, your family, your friends, etc. Then you go out of the tower, get back to the hotel, and have dinner at the restaurant. And you have free time, you make everything you want. If we talk about the third day, in this day you are going to have a wonderful tour in the streets of Toronto. The bus will pass on the corner of the street that is in your hotel. The bus will drive on the most famous streets in Toronto, and the bus is going to stop at the University of Toronto, at the Distillery District, and the Museum of Illusion. You can get out of the bus wherever you want and enter free. The company is going to make the tickets. We are going to give you the tickets, and you can enter free to a tour in the Toronto University, the Distillery District, and the Museum of Illusion. Then you can get a bus wherever you want, and you are going to go to the next stop. You can visit all the places that I mentioned, and you came back to the hotel to have dinner. That is the end of the third day. The fourth day you are going to the Ripley's Aquarium. The fourth day you are going to the Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. You need to go by post and walk some meters and get into the aquarium. When you were on the aquarium, you can take pictures and see the incredible world that is in there. Then you came back to the hotel and rest to go dinner to the Richmond station with a couple and have a wonderful dinner. Then you came back to the hotel and sleep. In the fifth day, this day is free. You have a free day to go wherever you want and buy wherever you want. It's like the last day to say goodbye to Toronto, a wonderful city. The sixth day, this day you need to make the checkout in the hotel and go to the airport at least 3 hours on a difference. Then you take the plane and came back to Guadalajara. And that's our wonderful trip that we are offering to you. Thank you for your attention. We are Tec Trips, and we hope you like it.